Hello. Oh my goodness. Sebastian is probably arriving at school soon. He's walking with his dad. I declined to walk with them today because period, exhausted, and I've got to get Ziggy to the vet, or not the vet, the groomer at 9. I leave the house at 8:30 to take Jax to school, and I need to have time to give Ziggy a 15-minute walk. So everything's just going to be a whirlwind. I'm bringing the dog. I'm going to need extra time to get into the car. Yesterday was stressful and rushed. I'm going to need a bathroom break right before I leave because, period, it's hard to make it more than an hour. So yeah, I was like, you guys walk. He chose to ride the bus home, so I didn't need to write a note. But just woke up Jax. I'm going to make his lunch while writing a note to the contractor because I don't know if he'll be here. And we all have concerns. I'm really stressed. I'm really stressed about it. I did just bring a few things downstairs because there's so much going on in there. I don't want the party to be in there, but I don't know. Yeah, okay. I gotta get on with the day. And I have a sinus headache right here, which makes me nervous that I'm fighting off something for the middle school because it's been enough days for that. All right, now I'm going. Hello everyone. You might be saying, Stephanie, why are you wearing an N95 outside? We have code red air warning, dangerous air. I don't think it's something that people are used to around here. So I doubt I'll see anybody else wearing one, but with my heart conditions, walking already makes me struggle a little bit for oxygen. There's just no way I could take a power walk with him before his grooming appointment and be able to get air. So my 10-minute warning. I got him to poo. We're trying to get as many pee sprinkles out as possible, but I'm sure he's saving it up. Yeah, I am messed up because it is so hazy. I guess it's from wildfires in Canada making its way down here. And it's supposed to get even worse. I was wondering why the past couple mornings, as the sun has been coming up, the sun has been red, like well past the horizon. And I don't know if it translated on camera, but it is hazy. It's hard to tell if that's the sun or the moon up there. Anyway, Jax was not happy to go to school a little bit early. But what can you do? I needed this time to walk the dog. I'm doing the shortest loop. There's so many of these berries on the ground. I'm trying not to splatter myself with them. I'm taking the shortest route. I'm about to turn back towards the neighborhood and the shopping center. It's hurting my ears. But I feel like I'm getting good air in. So this is the right choice. When I watered the plants, my throat felt tight and I started sneezing like crazy. It wasn't pleasant. I'm gonna deal with this doo-doo over here and get into his groomer. Hello again. The mask is really making it hard for my camera to focus on my skin. Anyway, it is now 10:23. I dropped off Ziggy at 9 and they thought about an hour and a half. He is extra rough, really gross. So who knows? They might go over a little bit. I've been at the coffee shop, but I just didn't want to be there anymore. So I used the bathroom. Luckily that is going well. Thank you, body, for not being like the elevator scene in The Shining. And then walked back across the parking lot. Immediately wanted to put my mask on because it just is so gross out there. And just got to my car. I don't know if my car is filtering it at all. Maybe if I turn it on, I don't know. I don't know if I need that in here. But yeah, contractor drama. I left a note. I didn't tell Danny or anything. I just left it, and basically I asked if they could somehow get a little sliver of trim back in that corner, or at least paint the back corners behind, because there's a gap on either side of the, my arm is so tired. Why is my arm so tired? Here, we're gonna go up here. There we go. We're a little crooked, but it's all good. Anyway, there's a little bit you can see on either side of the vanity. It's freestanding. And they didn't finish the wall back there. They didn't put the trim on before the vanity. The vanity can't be moved because it's piped in place. So they at least got trim on the sides. I was really rushed. Otherwise I would have said something about the back wall, because it's like a little nook for the vanity. I did say, oh, we need some caulk because I'm worried about water pouring over the counter and going into the crack of the trim, because he had only caulked it the first few inches. So he crawled underneath the vanity to do that. But then later on, I'm like looking at it and like I can see this patch where they didn't even paint it gray. Turns out they didn't paint it gray because, sorry, I'm so whited out. Let me darken it. They didn't paint it gray because they didn't even finish the drywall. Like, it's no surface, like mud or whatever they put on it. Like, so that I couldn't even stick a paintbrush tape to a long stick down the crack and paint it later after they're gone. So yeah. Anyway, he arrived, I don't know, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes ago, and I just started getting the drama updates. What was the most recent one? I don't know. There, we also noticed that that half wall, pony wall, whatever they're calling, is like really, like, imagine you're facing it, so it's coming towards you. There's the vertical surface at the end. That's like that. And yeah. So I guess they're gonna come and the tile guy is gonna come back and rip that out and level it and redo it. They're a little worried it's the structure underneath, which should have been dealt with before, but there's lots of like, well, it's probably the house's fault. I kept bringing up these holes under the vanity where the pipes are coming out. I understand our pipes have to come out of the ground, but they just left these huge irregular gaps where there's no tile, there's unfinished concrete. They look like hairball traps. I'm like, that's just gonna catch hairballs. Are we gonna see that? Is that gonna be finished? Are they gonna fill that in with something? What's gonna go on there? I kept asking again and again. and just kept getting, yeah, hair is gonna get stuck there. Yeah, that's gonna be there. I'm like, you can see it under the vanity as soon as they put that in. So that's why we're getting a board put there, but all this stuff. I guess when Dan brought it up again, the contractor said, well, I didn't know you'd be laying on the floor. Like, who says that to your client who's paying you like way too much money? But hopefully, like last time we brought up anything, it was like temper tantrum city and all work stopped that day. I just want to be back in my bathroom. And we can do that if we at least, like, look, thank God the shower door guy's different. He's decent. Once the glass door comes in, he'll be in to install it. So hopefully this week and the next few days, we'll have a shower door. They've finished the ceiling and the light in there. We can go in. I don't think anything else has to be done. We can shower there. The toilet is working. The sinks are working. It'd be nice if he put in my medicine cabinet today. It's just a jagged hole in the wall. Oh gosh. Yeah, but it does seem like instead of halting all work, he is going to proceed. He's left to buy supplies. And I'm told that my little corners that I would like to have finished before we box off the bottom of the vanity and cut off all access unless we unpipe everything. I don't know if that's a verb. It is now. I guess he's not sure if that will work, but it needs to work. Something needs to work. You don't leave unfinished holes that are visible when you're paying that much money to have a bathroom done, just because you decided to put the vanity in before you finished the walls. So yeah. My goal for today, if in an ideal world, like realistic ideal world, have all the medicine cabinet and all of the hardware, towel bars, stuff like that installed and out of our playroom. The cabinet door is back on. So all of that stuff that's just sitting in the playroom, I don't want to touch it because there's piles of screws beside things. I don't want to mess it up, mix it up, lose anything. If that could be all not there anymore, so I can start cleaning for the party, that would be great. Anyway, I'm hoping I get a call really soon because it is exactly 10:30. And I need to drive out to our mailbox store where I sent my printouts. I did it to that one because we have accounts there. We know us. There's literally one right there, and I probably should have just sent it to there. Because then I need to go in the opposite direction to Leesburg, to Michael's, to try and find the rest of the sprinkles I need. I have a $10 coupon thanks to buying $100 of fake plants. So I'll look for sprinkles, and also I would love one hanging fake plant. They didn't have good choices before. So that's what I need to do. So they need to get Ziggy. I need to drop him off at home. It's not healthy for him out here. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna turn on this car and try and filter some of the air. Hi, buddy. It's so pretty. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I don't need to say hi to everybody. Oh, you look so cute. Come on. Hey, don't be rude.
Yeah. I'll be back. Thank you. Yeah, let's go back.
Do you want to take a pee? Let's go down here. Come on. Oh, they packed your ears up, huh? Hello everyone, I am home. I got some sprinkles. They're good enough, I think. I got this plant. It's good enough, I think. It's attacking me. That was the same one that I almost got last time. I am really happy with how this came out. Anyway. Anyway, quiet here. The contractor put a coat of paint on that board out there, which I think is our board, to hide the floor holes under the vanity. So he painted another coat and then disappeared. I don't know if they're doing it to get lunch or what. But here's the state of our room. My bed is always dusty. But we have a medicine cabinet. I'm really excited about it. Danny really picked a beautiful one. Look, lights. They have a dimmer switch. But unfortunately, I don't know if I told you one was cracked, and he was able to get them to send a new one. There's a crack. But then I came up to look at it. I'm like, 2 are cracked. This one is really cracked right here. I don't think you can see it with the lights on. Let's see. There's a crack. And then this one is cracked. I don't know if you saw that. But I guess he shoved something under there. There's a beautiful note there. It's probably making him angry and why he's not talking to me. But it looks like he got a little piece in there. It's not mitered for the corner, so there's like a little chunk out of the corner. I can show you after I'm done talking. But it's better than it was, so I feel like I gotta take it. Maybe I'll shove a piece of something white in there at some point. That one's a little more gappy, but hey, that's good enough. That one was gonna be more visible. That's a little itchy. I've been wearing a mask everywhere outside and in my car. Whenever I was in my car without the mask on, I would get a terrible headache because we've got that really bad code red air quality warning. Just making sure they're not about to come home. I've already written to Jax and said, hey, I can drive you home, just contact me. It's dangerous. I sent him with a big bag that he can dump locker stuff in so he could really load it up if he's not going to be walking home with it. Anyway, oh yeah, this is my medicine cabinet. It is mirrored inside and out so I can see the back of my head. So nice, and it closes on its own. I could see that being annoying when I just want it open like that much. Sometimes I need that angle. How far do I have to get? Oh yeah, you have to open it all the way. So I'm gonna have to be using it like this, I think. I'll have to figure that out. I'm used to kind of like having it like this and I lean forward while I'm braiding to take a look. But yeah, now it auto closes. Already makes the room look brighter. And then we got the mirrors out there ready to go. I don't know if this is still not attached. That's still not attached. I don't know what's going on. I guess that broke while shipped, but mine made it, and Danny got special things, USB and lightning and stuff, because I actually charge my phone, not my phone, my watch. I'm so brain dead right now. I charge my watch while I shower, and I don't want to leave it out in the bedroom because when I have alarms on, I have a backup alarm, and if I forget to turn it off, it'll start making noise and wake Danny up and the dog. So I bring it into the bathroom so I can catch it. Happens maybe once every 6 months that I forget, but anyway, I'm gonna crawl under here and take a look, and I'll bring you with me. Then I'm gonna head back downstairs. I don't have a lot of time till bus, about a half an hour. Yeah, that's our status. Getting closer. So we did that board, but like, did you not measure it? Cause I got all excited because I came in to look at the mirrors and I looked down. I'm like, oh wow, that looks so good. He's like, yeah, and you don't even see the gap unless you're laying down. I'm like, gap. So I walk over here. I can see the gap. I'm not lying down. I'm not lying down. I'm like, man, I think we need more. I think we need a piece going across here where this flat part is. We couldn't go over here because this is angled. That part's flat. I think we need to cover that gap. That's no good. But I didn't say all that. I said we might need a piece to go into there because I can see that. Dan might not like that. We need to have him look because Dan's out at Costco now. There's a gap. So, yeah. Dan is messaging me, so I'm gonna go answer. Hey buddy, do you want the first ever made Sebastian trainer card?
Yes.
Your very own trainer card. Hold it up, turn it around so we can see both of you.
Wait. I think I'll move over here so I can do it.
Hey friends, it is bedtime. We just had some pizza. Here's our rugs. I gotta take them out again because the Tyler's gonna redo this section right here. I don't know if I can show you that it's crooked, but it comes out this way. It's not a 90-degree angle. Can you tell? It looks like a weird wide angle lens trick, but no, it's actually like that. So I don't know what they're gonna do. If it's the structure underneath the wall, there's not a lot they can do. Why is there paint literally everywhere? I'm having a at this point we're like choosing our battles, and Dan is going to be doing some things and I'm going to be doing some things, mainly like repainting all the edges. He says he's not bothered by that gap, and I'm not bothered when I'm in the bathroom, and I guess I'll get used to it. I don't know. Maybe you can put some lighting under there. That'd be weird. Some little LED lighting. Speaking of lighting, I don't know if I showed you this, but dimmer switch. Now you can see the cool light bulbs he chose. Anyway, we just want to be done, but we're redoing that tile. The door is getting installed Monday. We were very rushed when he was asking us where everything needed to be, like all the hardware, the shelf, a hook, towel bars, TV holders, that kind of thing. So he's like, we don't want to rush and mess it up. So he's coming back. I don't know when. I literally was running out the door to go pick up Jix. They've announced another code red day tomorrow, and the school board has already announced no outdoor activities. So sucks if anybody was planning anything like for the last day of school. Our kids, I don't think there's anything going on for Jax being a 7th grader, but Sebastian has a movie day. He can wear pajamas if he wants, and he gets to bring a stuffed animal, which he already had a stuffed animal day because he had tickets to turn in. But yeah, the whole class earns it. I'm so pleased with this. It's literally just 2 printouts, double stick permanent scrapbooking tape, and then a sleeve to make it look more legit. So thank you to the person on DeviantArt for this like Pokemon. I don't know, I put that one together upside down. Oh well. I was like, oh, it doesn't matter which way it goes. But yeah, actually it does. The red needs to be the right way around. But that's okay, because that one's for him. Yeah, I'm pleased with how it looks. He is getting ready for bed. We're running late because we were working on a teacher gift, which I will film tomorrow. Is there anything you need to say to everybody before I say goodnight?
No, I really want that.
Okay, quickly. Don't mess up your bed.
Show it, nothing.
What are you showing me? Oh, well, you don't need to tape that on right now. When you get ready, well, let me think if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else. Made it through my 3 appointments of the day. Go ahead and stick it on and then I'll show them. I don't know how many more times you can stick that tape though. Yeah, it was field day Monday, class party Tuesday, grooming Wednesday, and now I just really need to deal with cleaning and party prep. So it might be kitchen floor day tomorrow.
You kind of sword and it's like you can just pull it out.
Nice. You dropped a little piece of paper there. Alright. Alright, good night, friends. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget. And don't forget. Here, you can hold up this. And don't forget.
So back in your hands.